Hey guys, Mark Rodriguez here. With me real quick is
Juvie Chain, also known as Ninja Juvie, or you can call me Wendy. Hey guys!
Alright guys, we got a bit of a mystery box here, because you guys know I must have mentioned it, well, I don't know about the channel, but more like on the blog. If you guys watch the blog of Epic Randomness, I do mention I do buy a lot of stuff online from Hipcomic, which is a great place to check out. If you're missing like back issues and stuff like that, you could get them at, I mean, it depends, you know, some comic books are going to cost insane prices, because it's like the first printing of the old Spider-Man comics that cost 5 cents back in the day, but other comics do go for...
But you found something for me, so I really appreciated that.
I forgot which book it was, because those were those rare ones that you get.
Yeah, so, but I forgot what it was now, so...
I know I got you one of the Tiger comics and Helen comics and...
No, I got Silverhawks. So never mind, but yeah, you got some stuff.
Well, I got the missing Silverhawks. Wasn't there a missing issue you had? Or no, the missing Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest.
Yeah, we buy a lot of comics, guys. Well, anyway, the point here, and as you can tell, we don't buy just the traditional Marvel and DC. We buy all kinds of stuff. So anyways, guys, the point is, I did order a comic book, which is one of the Street Art Unlimited series. I found out that it didn't go to issue 10, it goes to issue 12. So I was trying to get number 11 and 12. So I bought this, but as you can see, this package is way too thick for a comic book. So I'm kind of curious if either the person just did a hell of a lot of packaging to make sure this thing comes in super mint condition, or what sometimes people do in Hipcomics, because, you know, it's random people. It's not an official shop. It's random people. And sometimes, for the hell of it, they slip in, like, an extra comic book or two, because whatever, let's get rid of it. You know, that kind of thing. And sometimes, I even have this one guy that sometimes gives me, like, DVDs from their son's old music collection or something. And it's kind of like, I hope you enjoy this. My son loved this, or whatever. So you never know what you might get. So with this thing, you can see this is kind of dummy thick, like they say. I don't know, it's just one book. Like I said, either exaggerated with the packaging, or there's an extra book in there.
Alright, quit the yapping and start the opening.
I'm trying to explain why we're making a video, because normally I don't make videos on just this. I bought a Captain America.
Either way, quit the yapping and start the opening, because I want to see what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm also curious.
Yeah, that too.
Which is why we're doing this video here. And everything. And you know how it is, sometimes they're different sellers. If it's like the same guy, obviously they'll ship you the 2-3 books, but if you buy, you know, Captain America number 200 from this guy and Captain America number 201 from this other guy, it'll be two different packaging, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what's going on. I'm just curious, because this is an excessive amount of packaging. Yeah.
It didn't hit me. You say it was only just one comic. Then I'm looking and I'm like, oh wait a minute, yeah.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, we've sold some too sometimes. And you know, obviously it's the luck of the draw, because you never know who actually wants to buy the book you're selling. There was a Spider-Man book one time that it just went up to $100, a little over $100. I'm like, okay, I don't really know what happens. It's a modern comic book. It's not that old, and there's no like big event, like no introduction of, you know, Venom or Carnage or whatever. But
maybe he really did overpay.
Yeah, does look good. And this is part of the thing. I wanted you guys to be part of it. You know, the mystery of this overly packed thing. Just do like.
Well, you gotta give them credit, you know, make sure it's coming in a good condition, you know.
Yeah, but this isn't like, you know, what's it called? Amazing Fantasy number 13 to introduce Spider-Man or nothing like that, you know what I mean?
No, I'm saying Action Comic number 1.
Oh, God, yeah, exactly.
Man, I wish I owned that.
Yeah, that one you want like in a steel slab or something.
I know. Then I could sell it and make me some money.
It reminds me of that Mario comic from Valiant Comics that costs like 700 something or whatever.
Wow.
I know, this is gonna be like the Russian things where you open the doll and it's like a smaller one. Okay, so this is...
Here's the thing that'd be funny, and it's one comic.
I know! Oh my God, I think it is going to be just the one comic.
Wow, they make it sure that it has a...
And that's what I'm saying, that's why I wanted to do this, because if it is more than one comic, I wanted you guys watching at home catch the same surprise that I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just can't go back and say, oh, let me refilm this, because it's not the same reaction. Oh my god, you're kidding me.
Really? Wow.
I think it is the one. Because there aren't anything, there's nothing in between these. You would think there would be.
Well, that's good. Well, you can keep those for,
Oh my god.
if you have to do any packaging, we got a
whole bunch of them. Yeah, we got a whole bunch now. Oh god. So, and there really is just Street Fighter Unlimited number 11, and that's it. It's not like, he didn't toss in an extra book or whatever, and of course it's number 11, it's not number 1 or anything. And number 11 didn't cost I think number 12 is hard to find and expensive, but number 11 is still costing about $6. Because it is old. I forgot 2019, 2018, something like that, around that time. But yeah, it only costing about $6, but it didn't cost $35, $50, $150 or whatever. It's like those SNK versus Capcom Chaos books that some of them do go up to hundreds of dollars because they're so hard to find or whatever, that kind of stuff. But okay, so the book was packed like Fort Knox. It really was a comic book, the one I paid for, to be be fair, but it was packed like Fort Knox. But credit to you, shout out. I don't know about the person who wanted his real name out there, but shout out to you because it came in perfect, mint condition, not a fold. Not a little bump, nothing,
creases,
super, it's
no.
like if this book just came out this month in the store, you know what I mean? It's very good condition. That's the good thing about Hipcomic too, the most part, unless of course you're buying super old stuff, because come on, you know what I mean? But stuff that's late 90s and stuff, it's still, the way they have it, it still looks like they just bought it today. You went to Third Eye Comics, and it was just released this Wednesday or something. Because I guess, I don't know, they must take super good care of them or put them in plastic bags knowing that maybe down the line or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. But anyways, guys, that wraps it up so we make the video too long. So this is Mark Rodriguez signing off here.
And this is Wendy. That's a little surprised at all of that for that one little comment.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, the packaging was just way too big. I was film a video because if XYZ happens, I wanted you guys to see our live reaction. But, wowza. Anyway, see you next time.
Bye, guys.